Hello there, my name is Emin, EMCsoft. In this video, I wanted to show you how you can upload deals and leads inside of the Bitrix24. The tricky thing here is that you need to upload contacts and company first, then upload lead or deals and assign to that deals contacts and companies. So how you can do that? Here I got an example file with name of a contact, surname, phone number, email, deal name, and deal amount. This is the usually how you get the data from other CRM or any source of data. So first of all, in that file, you need to create ID, identification number, some identification for the contact. So you need to create a column. In that column, so create column ID, then you need to use connotation to merge not merge how called from name and surname create an ID. So select name, then connotation, comma, space, comma, space. This is important, so not miss that space, because that's name and surname and space between them. This is how Bitrix will identify a contact. Then use connotation again, use surname. Right, so this is how you will scale that. But if you use conditional formatting and highlight cells with duplicate values, you will see that two IDs is absolutely identical. The thing is that for identification, Bitrix use name and surname, not phone number, not ID or some value of ID, not email, name and surname. That means that you shouldn't use, even you got different contacts, but that contact got name and surname identical, you should split. You need to change that name, right? You can do that via scripts or manually. I will do that manually, right? So I'll put here 1, here I will put 2. So now I don't have identical ID, identical name and surname for the contacts. This is very important. Right. Then I'm going to contact and I need to select import from CCV. Right. So now you got that page. In that page, you need to check example file for importing. So click here, download. So save that file and open it. Right. So because this is CCV file, you will have a comma as a separator. So you need to convert that data to the normal mean bean understandable view. For that, you need to go to the data and need to select these 2 rows. Next to column, delimited, next. Delimiters used as a semicolon, next, and finish. Now you will have understand human being understandable Excel CCV file. All right, so you can now delete the second row, you don't need that. And because we're creating contact, we need to go here, copy name, put to the name, copy surname, then go to the phone. So phone here, then we need to copy email, that data related to the contact. So we need to find working email, right? So now we need to save, and so you can ignore that. So you save that data, right? So go back to Bitrix. You can leave that as it is. Deal source means custom. After detect means after detection. It's like which type of a file is. And so if it's a client's type, then that could be other, because it could be mix. Leave description available to everyone, so it means that if you click it, it will be available for everyone, but in that case it will be available only for responsible person. So name format, name and surname. Here you need to switch between semicolon to comma, because you save CSV file and we converted comma. Now you need to use a comma as a separator. So this is how Excel works. So ignore the first header. Skip empty columns means that columns, and ignore that, ignore that, ignore that as well, so don't need that. Click next. Right, so I forget to select file, so I'm selecting file and ignore here, next. Right, so what does that mean? Is that they done identification of each column, because you separate the comma, they identify that first column, that column belongs, that columns belong to the field inside of a Bitrix. So because you use example file, they done identification automatically. Otherwise you should select manually, which is very time consuming. I've done that several times. It's very time consuming thing. And then you go in bottom to the bottom of the page, you see that all these names, surnames here, phone and emails automatically identify the column where it should be. Next. Right, if you got the same full name, phone number in the mail, just ignore it, right? But in our case we can uncheck that because we don't have identical full name. So ready, click ready. Right, so we got contacts in Bitrix database. Go to inside of contact, you will see phone number and email. So that done. Next, you need to go to the deals and you need to prepare a file for importing to the deals. Import deals. So download example file again. Right, open it, and the same story. Select these two rows, data, text to column, delimited, next, a semicolon, next, finish. Right, so ignore first second row, then need to go to your master file and copy deal name. So with the deal name, then contact, very important, that in that case a contact we use as an ID. So we need to copy that, not that, not that, that. Right, so because with the formula you need to copy and select and pass special values. Right, then you need to copy deal amount. Right, done. So we're done here. Save, ignore that, then go back to importing, select deal which we edited, then after the tag in John, comma, change to comma. This is how Excel works, and skip and next. Right, so automatically identify each column the same manner as before for contact. So they shows what we got, and next. Ready. Right, so we got deals and as a list. Also, where you can see them in Kanban view. Go inside of deal and see that contact automatically connected with contact data you need, phone and email, which is very important. Right, so in the same manner you can connect company, and company name should be unique in the same way. And if you got any problems that you got, John Smith 1 or something like that, you go to the contacts, just type 1 and just manually edit contacts, this one, because it doesn't matter, because now you got internal identification number inside of Bitrix, which is this one. Right. Okay, that's it. So if you like that video, click like. If you got questions about that video, ask your questions in comments under that video. Also, shortly we're going to run a training course for Bitrix24, and if you're interested in that training course, put your name and surname and contact details in form under that video. Thank you and bye bye.